Apron. Bottle. Cup. Dish.
Martha Rosler was born in New York in 1943. In 1965, she earned her BFA from the Brooklyn College of City University of New York. In her formative years in New York, she has participated in modern artistic poems and also City Liberties demonstrations. Her art is usually created using text, art, photography, video, and performance. Her art is public focused on social constructions, media, daily life, and her surroundings, especially explaining how they pertain to women.
The performance film Semiotics of the Kitchen was released in 1975. The intention was to depict the oppression women face in their domestic lives. For a very long time, women have faced prejudice and society has normalized it in a routinely fashion. In Martha Rosler's words, this was a representation of the domesticated life of a housewife in the 70s who was oppressed by her subjectivity. The timeline of the video also coincides with the modern feminist movement of the 1970s in the United States of America and its surroundings.
The video felt like listening to the ramblings of a long-time prisoner, as it is with domesticated women who have been confined to their homes and their kitchens for a very long time. With the ease that she was demonstrating, each of the utensils had a certain intensity to it, as though it was by reflex. Her frustrating movements of the ladle and her violent movements of the knife shows that her regular utensils are a sign of her oppression. They turn violent towards her, towards women, and this represents a frustrating daily routine.
We can see Martha Rosler standing inside a kitchen, naming kitchen utensils alphabetically, like how you would teaching a child. Her movements, however, they look very forced, and teaching is an act inherently associated with motherhood, and her placement inside the kitchen is another thing that is also associated with motherhood. And if you look at how her actions are, they look very forced, and that would, in conclusion, mean that she's being forced into this role of being a mother.
What I saw in Rosler's video is a depiction of someone who is slowly in descent to madness. Her tendencies to use the utensils in a stabbing manner mimics that of stabbing someone repeatedly, and the scooping motion used in spoons or a ladle looked a lot like it was being used to dig up the earth to make a hole. To me, I see someone who is confined and trying to break out of her mind-numbing cycle by means of violence, and she is testing out which utensils she could use to do so in an inconspicuous way.
As we near the end of the video, she runs out of utensils for her alphabets. So she uses a knife to sign the alphabets instead. And when she is vocalizing the alphabet Y, instead of saying it as the alphabet, she vocalizes it as a question why. That makes me think that in the video itself, Martha is basically questioning the whole system, the whole video art that she is making as to why she is in the kitchen. She is alluding to doing housework and what are we basically doing as women, what is our role to fulfill in the society.